You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty.
Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What is going on, good people? I've got the mock draft already timing out. Hold on a second. I went with a 10-second timer instead of the 30. Let me back that up. Okay. Looks like you timed out with JT. That's okay. Next pick. All right. Let's go to the mock drafts.
It's time to mock draft.
On your screen, you see the mock drafts. Let me pause this and let me back this up. Pause draft. Remove player. And let's start this over again. My fault. Resume draft. JT, oh, you're on auto pick. You got to turn off your auto pick. Sorry about that. I'm on the clock here. We're gonna go with JJ. I'm gonna go with JJ. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Fantasy Football Show. We will be mock drafting tonight and doing a best ball draft. We're gonna jump in there in 1 second. I've thrown the link to the best ball in the live chat. Pinned it. Click that link. Make sure you use promo code Smitty or that link that I've pinned in the live chat. Get ready. We're all going to jump into the same draft. And we got to do that by going to the homepage through that link right there that I pinned in the live chat. And then we're going to click on the best ball puppy draft 3. So get ready. We're going to do that in just 1 second. I'm letting people file in. 33 of you in here. Only 11 thumbs up. Let's get those numbers to match up there. Appreciate everybody being here. What's up, Will? What's going on? Pearson, what's up? Contreras, what's going on? T-Bone, what's up, everybody? Appreciate you, Double A. Let's go. Let's go. So far in this mock draft, Taylor, JJ, Najee, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey. Let me show it. Let me share a screen here. Christian McCaffrey at number 6, Austin Eckler at 7, Derrick Henry at 8, Dalvin Cook at 9, 10 is Swift, CeeDee Lamb at 11, and Jimmy R is on the clock with back-to-backs at 12 and 13. He goes Adams and who? Who are you taking, big boy? Who are you taking at that 13 overall pick? Who are you pairing with D. Adams? Tick-tock, tick-tock, Jimmy. Javante. I like it. Okay, let's go on over to the Underdog link. You should have already pulled it up. You should have already clicked on that link that's pinned in the live chat. I've literally given everybody enough time. Now, I might jump out of this draft if there's like one spot that you guys can jump in because I want to make sure we get a chance to get everybody in. I'm clicking it. And it looks like, yeah, okay. So eight potential spots. Jump in, grab it. They're going to go very, very quickly. It's the Puppy 3. This is how we do it every time. They go so quick. You have to be ready. And I think we're full in like maybe 2 seconds. You have to do it quick. That's why I warn you. That's why I pin the link in the chat. I tell you to drop the $10 minimum deposit ahead of time, and it's full. It's full. The Underdog Puppy Draft is full. But you can prepare, if you missed it, by clicking the link that's pinned in the live chat and get ready for next time. All right. This draft starts in 58 seconds. I'm drafting from the 8 spot. Let's go back to the sleeper draft where we have, it looks like we got Jordan with Eckler and Kamara. Freed, you keep taking Hall way too early, man. You're messing with his ADP. Don't be taking Hall at 2.7. You don't have to. It's not even close to needing to draft him there. I see you take him there a lot, and it's fine. You can do what you want. It's just, you know, you're only messing with yourself because you're screwing with the ADP. And if you draft on Sleeper, maybe you're drafted on ESPN or something, but if you draft on Sleeper, you're affecting his ADP every time you do that. Let's see, who am I taking? Let's go Tyreek. We'll go double wide receiver. This draft starts in 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Who am I going to take at the 1.8? Can't wait. Can't wait. Boba Fett's in here. Got RDJ Sports. I recognize a lot of you, Harris. Okay, I'm on the clock here. Who do I take? Let's see, ETN's there. I'll go ETN. I'll go ETN. All right, it went JT, Cooper Kupp, and then Care Bear is up at the 15 seconds left for Care Bear at in the 3 hole. Does one QB matter for DK in Seattle? Does the QB1 matter? I mean, Steven, it matters, but don't you think getting him at 5th round value versus what was like 2nd, 3rd round turn value accounts for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, people keep saying that. What about his quarterback? What about his quarterback? He's been discounted. It's like walking into a Macy's and there's a $150 suit that has a little tiny green dot on it. Let's say on the inside of the suit jacket. Okay, it's been marked down from $150 to $25 because of the green mark. You walk into Macy's and you say to the person at the register, "What about the green dot?" They've already marked it down, bro. What are we talking about here? Diggler, you're up. And then Boba Fett. And then I'm up. Let's see, Boba Fett's up. I'm on the clock. Who am I going with here? Adams is available. CeeDee Lamb is available. Deebo Samuel's available. If we go over to the RBs, we got Najee still there. How do I pass on Najee? Najee's a fantastic value at the 8 pick. We're going to go with Najee. I've got a lot of shares of Najee in these best ball drafts. For those that don't know how this works in best ball, you basically, it's one QB. 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 flex, a tight end, and then you have bench spots. But because it's best ball, your best players are started for you. And you, even if you have 2 quarterbacks, it will be beneficial to have 2 good quarterbacks, because optimal scoring will put in the best quarterback every time. You get 2 good tight ends. Optimal scoring will put in your best tight end each week. That's how it works. This is a draft of 12 people. We all take the distance, 14 weeks. The top 2 teams from week 15, so entering week 15, go to the next round. You get thrown into a new group. And then the top 2 from that round go to the next round. And then the last round, the final week of the fantasy football season, week 17, everybody that survived is in a bucket together. And we all draft and we all compete in that final week. Total point winner gets the big prize. $200,000 to first place, $100K to second place, $5 per draft. I think you can enter up to like 100 and something times. And then there's a limit, They don't want you entering 500,000 times, but there's a limit, and usually people can't breach that limit unless your name is Ron Navy. All right, so there's the skinny. There is the skinny. Mixon, oh man, Javonte's there. Okay, so Debo's there, Javonte's there. This is a tough position to be in because I do want a wide receiver. I do love Debo. But I've got to trust my gut, and I've got to roll with the Javonte Williams and Najee freight train combination. I still need an RB here. I could go quarterback, right? Burrow is still there. Tight end, Waller, Schultz. I'm going to go with Joseph. Little early in the 4th round, but you're snipers. And Josh Allen was already taken in that. That's me not paying attention. I should have known there was going to be no quarterback taken. Pick 1 already has a quarterback. What am I doing? That was a big misstep on my part. That's me not paying attention. Lesson learned. But Waller's fine. Let's go Waller. Still a very balanced team. JJ, Hill, ETN, Burrow, Waller. Love it. Jonathan Taylor, Allen, Evans, Gibson, Schultz. Love that. Kenny, Harris, Chubb, Andrews, Metcalf. Very solid. I like that a lot. King, Jaden, as Cup, Kelsey, Fournette. I'm going to say these first 3 teams are going to be the top dogs so far. I don't like Fournette, King, Jaden. DJ Moore is okay. They kind of just fell off a little for me. And that's just me. You do you. Fell off for me after the first 2 picks for me. Chase, AJ Brown's a wee bit early, Frake. Barkley, Mitchell, but you got 2 decent values there. I do like Barkley in mid-3rd, so that's fine. I think you made up for the reach on AJB, but I like it, Frake. I've seen you draft better. This is a really good team, Freed, even though you reach really, really high on Breece Hall. You're definitely playing with fire there in terms of, whether you're going to get him in a real draft. If you come in here and draft 16 times a day, Freed, you're going to mess with his ADP, pal. Higgins, Kittle, Deontay, still a very good team. I like it. Let me go back to this draft. I'll be back, people. We got to go look at this, okay? We got preparations to make. Underdog, use code Smitty. Do it live. Javonte Williams, Saquon, and Cam Akers. Will, I'm not a big fan of Saquon or Cam. But I love the Javonte Williams. Let's go. My wide receivers are JT Higgins, Jalen Waddle. I love it. Kyle Pitts, phenomenal. Sell Akers, sell Saquon on the high. My man. Jimmy, Adams, Williams, Monty, pretty good team. Lamb, Jones, McClung, okay. Swift, Debo, Herbert, Pittman, Dillon, very good. Very balanced squads. Cook, Diggs, Elliott, Mahomes. Elliott's a little early for me, but I get it. I get a lot of you guys like Elliott. It's fine. All right. Good work. I'm gonna stay at the close to the end so that I can kind of do back-to-back picks. It just makes it a little easier for me. Link has been dropped. Going back to the big dog draft right here. Going back to the big boy draft over on Underdog Fantasy, promo code Smitty. Link is pinned in the live chat. Also in the description if you're watching the replay. I better get to queuing up some people. AJ Brown just got sniped from me. That's fantastic. Thanks a lot. Tight ends, Darren Waller, Kittle, Dalton Schultz. Quarterbacks, all of them are there. These underdog drafts, so many of the quarterbacks don't get taken till later, so that's always a very good value. Running backs, we got ETN there. Josh Allen just went, man, what do I do here? So, oh God, I so badly want. I gotta go Breece Hall. I'm going running back, which I normally don't do, like by design ever. I just don't. It's not something I planned for, but when best player available is calling for me to do it, I'm going to do it. My running backs are stacked. Let's see if I can get a good enough wide receiver game going. Last time this didn't work very well. Sometimes best player available puts you in a bind. That's the cost of it, but in general, it's going to do very, very well for you. All things were close to equal in terms of like McLaurin, and I could have went wide receiver, but I want the Breece Hall, man. I want the Najee, the Breece, the Javonte, JT. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. I gotta get on over to the. So ETN went after my Breece Hall pick. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Big Dog Stark is on the clock here. Big Dog Stark has 2 wide receivers, means they're probably going RB. It should be okay getting. Let's see here. What you gonna do? Big Dog's gonna timeout. Way to go, Cortland Sutton. Nice timeout, Big Dog. As your third drafted player, Cortland Sutton. That's awful. Whew. That's bad. Big Dog went to drop a Big Dog, and he took a little too long. You drop too much. You take too long dropping a Big Dog during a fantasy underdog draft. You're going to time out with Cortland Sutton. That's what's going to happen. There he goes again. Timing out again. James Conner, nice work. Sutton and Conner, he's going to come back and be so upset at himself. How could you not? How can you not be very angry with yourself? Okay, I'm going to get at least one of the players that I really, really need and want here. Man, I'd be so mad if I came back with a third, fourth round turn set of picks, the bookend, Sutton and Connor. I mean, like, Connor's okay. I'm not, like, making fun of Connor, even though I am. I'm just saying, like, that's not a, I don't look at my team with Connor on it and be like, yeah. You know, it's like, okay. Let's go. I've been going McLaurin. Oh, God, do I go McLaurin or DK? Let's go McLaurin. Let's go McLaurin. You gotta go McLaurin. So far, I went running back. I don't usually prescribe or try and do that, but Harris, Javonte, Breece Hall, Terry McLaurin. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Kenny in the building. Kenny P's got a strange avatar going on here. It looks like Ron Navy with a big heart around it. What you doing there, Kenny? Connor not too shabby at the right price. I don't like him. I mean, let me put it this way. He's very warranted in the 4th round. Like, I get it, but I don't like it. I don't have to like it just because it's warranted. Just because it can make some sense. I still don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I won't buy it. I'll let somebody else invest in James Conner. Every time we invest in James Conner, think about it. He fails. Whenever he's almost free and he's rebounding, then boom, James Conner does well. So I'm going to wait until he lowers in value, then I'm going to swing in. Kamara, Evans, Pitts. Let's go with Mike Evans and Herbie. Bateman, Deontay, Cam Akers. Let's look at the board from this perspective here. So JT, Cooper Kupp, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Austin Eckler, Stephon Diggs, your boy Smitty taking Najee. Then it went Henry, Cook, Swift, Adams, Turn, CeeDee Lamb, Barkley, Kelsey, Mixon, your boy taking Javonte. So I got Najee and Javonte. Aaron Jones, Debo, Kamara, Higgins, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, Mark Andrews, Turn into round 3. Mike Evans, Chubb, Fournette, Kyle Pitts, A.J. Brown, Michael Pittman, Josh Allen, your boy Smitty taking Breece Hall, Travis Etienne, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, Turn, James Conner. We'll call that the big dog's big walk of shame, coming back from the can, and he sees the Cortland Sutton, James Conner turn. Allen Robinson, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, then your boy Smitty taking Terry Scary McLaurin as my wide receiver 1. Gabe Davis, Zeke Elliott, Cam Akers, Rashad Bateman, Deontay Johnson, Hollywood Brown, Justin Herbert, Darren Waller. Looking at this team at the top, JT Andrews, Mike Williams. Mike Williams is really high as a 3rd-round pick. I don't recommend this. I'm not saying he can't earn that. He definitely, I feel like he's going to have potentially that kind of year, but this is just bad drafting of Mike Williams, because I feel like he either crosses that boundary of the point where he has to deliver to earn that 3.1 value. It just doesn't make sense. Like, he's a steal at 5.1, where we took him in the fantasy football throne draft, and at that time that seemed very high. People were like, you reach for him, but it was very good value. Herbert and Waller, I like that. So overall, team 1's good. Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, Hollywood Brown, Kittle, pretty good team. Christian McCaffrey, Mike Evans, Leonard Fournette, Deontay Lamar. Interesting. So we're 3 picks away. I better get back to my queue. Kyler, Jalen Hurts, Trey Lance, Monty, Eli Mitchell, Brandon Cooks just went, Antonio Gibson, wide receiver. So J.K. Dobbins went. This is tough because there's nobody here that stands out like extremely in crazy fashion for this 5th overall pick more than Joe Burrow. So we'll go Joe Burrow. So I've got Joe Burrow, Najee, Javonte, Breece Hall, and Terry McLaurin. Pretty balanced squad. I know it's 3 wide receivers, but you're gonna have a hole somewhere. Like, it's so crazy when people say something like that. Like, oh, Smitty, but look at your wide receiver 2 and 3. Well, look at the rest of my team. Like, it comes at a cost, bro. Like, I'm not a moron. Looking at how it all balances out, you're gonna have a hole or imbalance somewhere if you're stacking. No one has those 5 players, Oh, man. See, like, this is where I feel like Mike Williams deserves to go. This is like 5.1, 4.12, not at 3.1. It's like a whole nother round different, David Montgomery. I hate taking David Montgomery right now. I just don't believe. Why is that so high, though? Why do I get a wow? A wow on that. That's crazy. Godwin just went. Gibson just went before that. Mike Thomas going in the 5th round now. I don't like Mike Thomas in the 5th round. He's climbing way too fast, guys. Let him climb. Let him bump somebody down like DK even a little more, I'm all about that. Let him fall. Let him fall to somebody else. No way I'm even going close to that value. This is where it's like tricky because there are several players I like a lot here. And if they fall, you're in a real good position. And if they don't, it's like you just miss out on having. Mooney's interesting. Mooney's really interesting. Hurts is a great quarterback, I think, right around this area. If I didn't have a quarterback, I'd be getting Trey Lance in a heartbeat. RDJ Sports, you taking Trey? You taking Trey? Ryan, you taking Trey? I like doing the double quarterback thing on occasion here because even though I just took Burrow, optimal scoring, baby. Optimal scoring. Mooney. I'm going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown. I need a wide receiver. He's one of the Moon Men. I love Dalton Schultz as well, but I feel like Knox and St. Brown is going to be better than Schultz and the wide receiver I get later. That's kind of where my mind is at. I want Trey Lance really badly, but I've been doing that double stack quarterback a lot. I'm going to go ahead and try a little more balanced approach. I'm really liking this. Is Ron? Where's Ron? These teams are okay. Najee, Josh Allen, Keenan Allen, Kittle, Mitchell. That's a pretty good team. I like that. That's probably top 6. McCaffrey, Chubb, Kamara. That's 3 really good running backs. And just not. Those wide receivers are pretty good. Like I said earlier, something's got to give, right? Avatar dropping the super chat monster, baby. Thank you, Avatar. I appreciate you, good man. What have we here? Mox? Who's all here right now? Ron? Kayla? Frank? Conklin? Appreciate you, Avatar. Where's Ron? All I see is Kenny Powers. Swift, Pittman. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick scan. Very, very interesting team right here. This weirdly built Javonte, Debo, Metcalf, Burrow, Schultz, and I think it's top 6. Swift, Adams, Pittman. Pittman's too early at 3. Well, he's about right at 3. I would say like 4-1. I'm not taking Pittman before 4-1. Just out of principle. I think he has a lot of good 4th round value. Higgins, McLaurin, okay. Cup, Jones, Pitts. These are all good teams. This team right here, code plays. Freed, I know you wanted to take. You would have got. Let me just put it this way, Freed. You would get Breece Hall at 3.10. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes, Freed, and imagine it because you would get it. Okay, and then your team's gonna be fire. Just understand that in the mock drafts. I think you're gonna just don't pull the trigger too early on draft day. Use it to your advantage. Use the pre-rank list. If the pre-rank list has them really high, then you know he's gonna go high. Code plays, good squad. ETN, Gibson, that's a good team. I really like this team. Very good job. Very good job. Let's go with another. I'm going to take the 3 pick this time. Link dropping. Get some. Get some. Back to the fantasy underdog draft. The underdog fantasy best ball puppy 3. Jump in. Jump in. I have a couple ideas of what I'm going to do with this next pick. And I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks away. Where are we at? Throw some avatar emojis out there. Avatars are number 1 super chatter of the year in a single live stream. No one's knocked them off yet. $499 hauler in a single live stream. No one has knocked them off yet. He had custom shirts made. They're on the way. They've been sent out. Let's show the shirt. Let's get this shirt up here. This was his shirt right here. This is the shirt that Avatar got. Look at that. Look at that. Josh Allen, ETN, Pittman, Javonte, DJ Moore, Avatar. It's nice. All right, 1 pick away. Oh, Dalton's still there. He took Dalton Schultz. He had to take Dalton Schultz, right? Did Ayuk go too? Who took Ayuk? Harrison? I knew it would be one of our people. He was so far down on the wide receiver list. Harrison, don't feel bad. It's just, this is why it is hard. It's kind of like I do it for you guys, but drafting with you, it's not going to give any of us. It's fun, but we're sniping each other. So I might have to do a sneak. I might have to sneak in a couple underdog drafts after we do one. Just saying. Big dog. Is Big Dog taking another big dog, or is he actually here and present for this pick? It looks like he's frozen. Burks. No, he must still be on the can because that pick's too early. Carrick. Who are you, Carrick? Are you Harrison? I think Big Dog is still on the can because that Burks pick is awful. It's really bad. Balda. Is Big Dog one of ours? Oh, man, that could be one of our people. Hey, Big Dog, doing great. Christian Kirk, that can't be one of ours. If this is one of our people, I'm sending him on a lap anyway. You don't draft Christian Kirk at 8.1, Traylon Burks at 7.12. I could literally sit on the keyboard and draft a better team than that. Like, come on. That's not one of our people. That can't be one of our people. That better not be one of our people. I'm going to go ahead and cue Tom Brady up. Ramondre, Kareem Hunt. Wide receiver. I like Sky Moore. Like, these wide receivers aren't really doing it for me. So I think what I'm going to do, and because I like so many of these other positions better, I'm going to go ahead and draft my boy. And it's not too early. I mean, 8.5, he's going 9-10 sometimes, but I'm not going to mess around with a group of you Snipe City individuals and residents. You guys reside in Snipe City. On your driver's license, it says Snipe City. Can I see your driver's license, sir? Oh, you reside in Snipe City. Who's your mayor, Smitty? So Kenneth Walker wouldn't have lasted. I had to grab him. So here's my team so far. Definitely a little thin at wide receiver, but definitely got enough running backs. But I've got home run running backs, and you can start 3 of them. So to have 2 bench running backs, not overstocking at all. Pollard and Walker could win leagues. Hall, Javonte Harris, Joe Burrow, McLaurin, St. Brown. Really liking the squad so far. I'm going to run for mayor of Snipe City. You know what? Snipe City has all the shuttles to the moon. That's where Elon Musk has been preparing his rocket launches to the moon and to Mars in Snipe City. I'm going to run for mayor. I need all of your support. How do you vote for me? You thumb up the video. That counts and constitutes a vote. Bo AZ, I'm not sure if we're doing another underdog. Oh God, did I have time out over here? No, I didn't even start it. Sorry. Okay, Jonathan Taylor. Avatar, you're up. Let's go with Najee. 4 picks away. 4 picks away. Who's available at wide receiver? Some decent ones are there. I like Tolbert a little bit. It's getting thin. I need to start looking at wide receiver. Pickens is looking pretty good. He's kind of a good 4th or 5th wide receiver if you're like doing what I'm doing, where you're going really light. And I know I shouldn't be shopping at running backs. I already got enough running backs. I get it, but I'm over here kind of just browsing. I'm just browsing, okay? I'm just looking around. Quarterbacks. I'm gonna browse a little bit, just a little bit. Just look around. Just gonna take a peek. Wide receivers. Dawson Knox. I'm not loving these wide receivers, and I'm really feeling like by week 14, Aaron Rodgers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Look at those quarterbacks. It's a 1 QB, but you got to understand the concept here. Optimal scoring. Joe Burrow and Aaron Rodgers. Who's outscoring me in this league? Nobody at the quarterback spot. Let's say they each score 300. I might get 375, 355, whatever, out of the combination, which is automatically started for me. Optimal scoring, baby. So, yeah, I'll be hurting at wide receiver a little bit, but I'm not hurting at wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 2. I'm not. I'm stacked at running back. I'm going to be okay. Don't you worry about me. I hope one of us wins a big prize money this year on Underdog. Promo code Smitty. Link pinned in the live chat. Link down below in the video description. Link also at thefantasyfootballshow.com at the top header of the site. Always sitting there waiting for you. Let's take a look at this mock draft, okay? Okay. Boy, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Who am I grabbing? Okay. I know I'm crazy. I'm doing it. I'm just picking best player available. This is what it does to you. Sometimes puts you in a hole, but guess what? One hole. And that's my wide receiver 3. Everything else is completely taken care of. So when Bob comes in and says, Smitty, I can't believe you're thin at wide receiver 3. Your wide receiver 3 is really bad. I'm stacked everywhere else. I understand that, Bob. And I'm going to take care of my wide receiver 3s through sleeper drafting and in pristine sleeper decision making. Let's see here. AJ Brown. God, AJ Brown's a little early here, but I'm going to time out. He's a better third round pick. I'm sorry about that, but I didn't have time. Look at this team though. Drafting from this spot right here. Let's make it bigger. Bigger. Here's my team right here. Jeez, come on. Najee, Javonte, Breece Hall, Terry McLaurin, Joe Burrow, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker, Aaron Rodgers, Pat Freiermuth, and then all this to go. Liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Need to attack those wide receivers though pretty good. Let's see. Higgins, McLaurin. I mean, Kamara in round 3. Let's try it. Don't take him in 2. I'm not taking Kamara in 2. Still think there's some risk that is not being, it's not easily, visible right now. The risk that Kamara has in terms of a late season suspension. If we win an underdog draft in here, like if I win a big money underdog draft, obviously reinvesting that in the show is the main goal, but we're taking a portion of it and we're gonna meet up in Vegas and we're gonna get like some just food for a whole afternoon, rent out a room or whatever, and just meet and greet and go guerrilla market the heck out of the show with business cards, walk like Forrest Gump, where we're gaining more people every moment as we're walking through down the strip, walking by people. Can you imagine walking by a group of us on the strip, and as you walk by, I hand a business card to you, and I go like that, And then as you're walking by, you got Swaggy. It says take a lap, and somebody else says get breezed, and like everybody just starts talking to you in this weird language you don't understand. That's what it's like walking by a group of us on the strip. We'd be growing in numbers like Forrest Gump going for his run. Everybody just gathering in behind, not knowing what it's about, just handing out business cards. Everybody hand them to the back. Here's a stack of business cards. Everybody handing them back. Everybody's handing them out left and right. We're doing tricks, juggling. I can juggle. Who can juggle? We'll have somebody juggle. Oh, God. Who do I take? Is it crazy to have Pickens? I'm going to go Pickens here. I really have a good feeling about him right now. He's my wide receiver 3, though. And another reason I've got the running back depth is I got a lot of bye week 9s, so I still need to get another running back to ensure I'm not, screwed on bye week 9. But no bye weeks shared from my wide receivers or my 2 quarterbacks. I have Pat Fryermuth, Terry McLaurin, St. Brown, and George Pickens, but look at this running back stable that I can start 3 of in an optimal rotation decided by their scoring, not by me, because there's no setting lineups. Najee, Javonte, Brees, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker, quarterbacks Joe Burrow, and Aaron Rodgers rotating in optimal formation. And I'm on the clock over here. Harris, A.J. Brown, Kamara. Darren Waller, maybe? Let's just try it. 2 picks away over here. We are ready to talk Pickens now. I mean, I love Pickens, yeah. I think he's looking better and better every day too. You know, I'm not scared of. I like Claypool. I do. He's an alpha, but he is injury prone. And Deontay, I'm not super duper high on at all, as you can tell. So like Pickens, there's room for it. There's room for it. I'm going to go Alec Pierce here. It's a wee bit early, but I feel like with my situation, it's smart. It shares a bye week, though, but that's okay. Running backs, Deontay. I mean, hey, Deontay in round 5. But I'm going to go with Hollywood. All right, we've been hitting wide receiver quite a bit. Let's get back over to the other positions and see what we got. We don't need any quarterbacks, although I'm just going to queue a couple of the usual suspects and just kind of have them there. Let's go back to running back. We've got Michael Carter. Khalil Herbert's a very intriguing running back. Like me a little Zamir White. They got thin really quick up in here. Joshua Palmer, Johnson, Hamler, McKenzie. Jonathan Taylor, Keenan Allen, Josh Allen, Schultz, Dillon. Pretty good. Avatar's got CMC, Aaron Jones, Herbert, Mike Williams, Sutton. I like it. I wouldn't say it's a top 4 team based on my guess, but it's definitely like good. It's definitely at least middle of the pack with opportunity to jump up. If let's say Sutton's the number 1 wide receiver by a mile, then you could win the league. So it's got options. Harris, A.J. Brown, Kamara, Waller, Hollywood. Everything would depend on Kamara. If Kamara plays a full season, I could win this league. If he doesn't, I could lose it. Henry, Evans, Higgins, Connor, Jackson. And again, close your eyes, Freed. You would get you would get Breece Hall at that 4.9 sometimes. I'm telling you. Sometimes. It depends who you're drafting with. And I wouldn't be opposed to taking him in the third round, like at this 3.4 if he was there. You know, he definitely could fall. Eckler, Hill, Etienne, Gibson, A-Rob, Chase, Hall. Again, Hall's, it's a little early there in a real draft. I would push your luck to the 3.6 pick. So you don't miss the opportunity of getting like especially if, let's say he does share, let's say he's 60% of the work instead of 70, or he's 55% in week 1, 2, and 3 or something. You want to make sure you package that in a little bit. Cooper Kupp, Chubb, Barkley, Elliott, Deontay, Jefferson, Lamb, Andrews, Mitchell, St. Brown. That's a really good team. I like that one. Frake, Swift, Adams, Pitts, Metcalf, Akers. Interesting squad. I do like it. It's pretty good, Frake. Cook, Javonte, Pittman, DJ Moore, Cooks. I just think all three of these receivers together are, I don't know, just a little bit of a reach on Pittman, a little bit of reach on like just a tiny bit. Pittman could earn it. I'm not saying he can't earn it, but I just don't love the value in the third. But I love your stack of running backs there. I got to come back. I'm on the clock. This is kind of a cuffing situation. Dotson and McLaurin. Because if McLaurin balls out, I'll be fine. And if he doesn't or he gets hurt, Dotson looks really good. I got 3 wide receivers on bye week 14, though, so I have to be careful. I have to come back and try and solve that problem. Kelsey, Diggs, McLaurin, Burrow, Jacobs, Mixon, Samuel. Okay. I'm going to go 12 pick. I got to try and stay to the ends of the draft so I can try and navigate both of these. Otherwise, I start timing out. Link, droppage, go. 5 picks away here. There's nobody at running back. Well, there's a couple guys I like. Brian Robinson's okay. Like a decent upside. Checo later maybe, but not now, but maybe later. Beatty's pretty good later. I'm not going to draft him now, but we'll queue him up. Wide receivers. Nico's interesting. Tight ends are very, very thin. Pretty good at. I will need another running back because I have 3 guys on bye week 9. McKenzie, who's RDJ Sports going to take. I knew he's going to snipe somebody I wanted, but that's okay. I need another wide receiver. I have St. Brown. So let's cuff him to Jamison Williams. I mean, I'm doing some weird cuffs here, but it makes sense, you know. So I got McLaurin and I got Dotson. I got St. Brown and I got Jamison. I got Pickens and Alec Pierce. I'm feeling actually pretty good about this wide receiver crew. I feel like it's pretty good. I would have taken Dubs. I wish Dubs would have fallen to me. I wanted to take Dubs over Jameson, but all right, here we go. Sorry, I keep forgetting to start the draft. Is anybody drafting anybody but JT? It's not like a bad thing, you know, like it doesn't mean, is anybody even trying it? Like he's really the only pick, but I'm just curious if anybody's enjoying a different build. You almost got to trade down, right? But Nico Collins went. I don't think I missed anybody like that I would regret not taking from when I started drafting Pickens, right? So I draft Pickens, and then the only guy like I look at that I like that I may have wanted was like Alexander Madison, but I was stacked at running back. Michael Carter to cuff to Breece Hall. Khalil Herbert, I like a lot. He went around 13. At the beginning of round 13, KJ Hamler, I liked a lot. I wanted to get him on my wide receiver crew. I'm 4 picks away. Let me go back because I can hear that I'm on the clock over here. Swift already went, so it's going to be Adams and would be Javonte. I'm going to pass on Javonte, who I would take 1,000%, but I don't want to keep screwing with his ADP too much. So let's go Lamsky and Adams. I don't like ruining Lamb's ADP either. I probably should have went Diggs. I'm not about trying to manipulate the ADP. I shouldn't even worry about it. But I do know that I draft Javonte a little bit higher than normal, so I know when I do take that 12 pick, I am negatively affecting our chances of getting Javonte. So I'm trying to be cognizant of Javonte, but I shouldn't worry about taking Diggs or Lamb. That's something we don't need to think about. Eddie, it's a little early for Kamara, my man. Freed, if you get Henry and Javonte, man, you walk straight to the bank, okay? That's amazing. You show them your roster, they'll give you an advance on your check. They'll say, absolutely. Give this guy whatever he wants. Look at his team. You know, I'm going to trust my gut here. And I'm going to go with a guy that can win a league. And I know I don't necessarily need it, but I always like having 3 really good quarterbacks that have different bye weeks. Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Davis Mills. No one's competing with me at the quarterback position. How many picks do we have left? 3. I got 3 picks left. Okay. You need a good backup tight end as well. Taylor, Allen, Pitts. Pitts is a little early, but I still love the look of the team. Like, it's very balanced. It's very strong. I think you can overcome reaching a little bit on one player. So I think, I don't know. I think it could still work out. It still looks really strong. But it definitely feels like Pitts is a little early there. He's a great 4th player. But, I mean, still, I bet you this team's going to look fire. So it's kind of one of those weird reaches that still makes sense. McCaffrey, Evans, Andrews. I mean, Pitts could outscore Andrews. It's more about ADP. You know, Pitts does seem to go... Oh, I'm on the clock over here. Look, Taysom Hill is a cheat code. I'm taking Taysom Hill. I hope he doesn't have the same bye week, thank God. 14. He's a cheat code because if he gets in there, this isn't ESPN where they're going to change the eligibility and screw you over. If Taysom Hill gets in there at quarterback at all, and you have him as an optional, tight end optimal scoring, I mean, it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code. He literally could play running back and wide receiver. He could go all over the field. I'm telling you, in best ball, use Taysom Hill. Make him your 3rd tight end. You don't have to make him your 2nd tight end. I may even go tight end again. I think I have 3 picks left, right? 2 picks left. I could go. I almost feel like I got to go tight end again. And I know that some would say, why do you need 2 tight ends? But if, let's say, one gets hurt. Let's say, for example, Taysom Hill gets hurt and he's out for the year or something. Well, when Pat Freiermuth has a bye week 9, I'm going to get screwed. So having 3 tight ends isn't awful. I got to be careful because I have several players on the same bye week because I'm cuffing wide receivers. And cuffing wide receivers is a weird concept in theory, but okay, so I have no running backs here. Wide receiver is really good, but with you guys, it's tough. With you guys, it's really tough. Fading Gibson, and I just took him. It looks awful. I hate Gibson in the 4th round. I shouldn't have even done that. I'm literally fading Gibson in anywhere in the 4th round, and I just took him at the top because you sniped the heck out of me. You guys sniped the heck out of me. Completely sniped me. So I wouldn't do that in a real draft. I just want to make that known. Mars Man Smitty. Who is that? That's amazing. I would never have taken that. Let's see who we got at wide receiver that's left. Is there anybody worth grabbing at all? Is there any talented wide receivers out there at all? I guess Westbrook, I could maybe. Here on the clock. You know, Barrios is always kind of my my go-to very bad option that I just feel like he's got a lot of upside for some reason. Let's go Shakir. Yeah. I do think Gronk's coming back at some point. $114 of you in here. Please punch that thumb up button. We literally don't even have half of you with a thumb up. Please help your boy Smitty with the algorithm. Wipe your feet at the front door. It takes 1 second. There's 120 of you in here. Big Dog is on the clock. Oh, Big Dog's. That was probably Big Dog. Hey, is that you, Big Dog, from the best ball draft? Oh, I'm on the clock here. Woo. Let's go Brait. Sure. Is this the same Big Dog? I was talking trash about the draft. Oh man, I feel bad. Let's see. Big Dog Stark. Oh, that's Stark. That's my boy Stark. Stark, I'm sorry. That's Stark. I know who that is. I'm sorry, buddy. I shouldn't have trashed that team. Stark, are you here? I might have to have you call in. I feel bad. I didn't think that was one of ours. And then when I saw Big Dog over here, I put it together. Big Dog 904. I think that's Stark. And I think I talked trash about the draft. I feel very bad. Stark, I need you to call into the show, bro. I need to apologize. I need to take a lap on this. I thought that was somebody else. I would have laid off a little bit. You can rip my team here. This is a horrible draft. This is a horrible draft right here. Here, I'll just pick another guy that I don't like. Gibson and Jacobs. Oh, Starkey. Starkey, my man. Call into the show, bro. I feel bad. I was ripping that team. Maybe Stark didn't even hear it. Stark isn't one of us, are you sure? He might be one of us, bro. I think he might be one of us, Brian. Is this Big Dog the same as the Big Dog in there? If not, then we're good.
into the show. Call into the show.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
Apparently, we are trying the what if we drafted somebody else from the 1.1 game, which is fine. I asked about it. So let's just say that happened. That would be, can you imagine getting JT at 3? Can you imagine? Mixed up and took Najee at 1.1. You guys both mixed up on that? That's funny. I thought maybe you were trying it out. Doing more puppy drafts. Probably not tonight. But we will tomorrow. Maybe during the day tomorrow. But this team is absolute fire. Puppy draft 3. Look at this one. Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Davis Mills, Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, Breece Hall, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker, Terry McLaurin, St. Brown, George Pickens, Alec Pierce, Dotson, Jameson Williams, Shakir. Clearly, I'm going light at wide receiver 3 by design to stack at the other positions because I feel like this is the easiest spot to fill, especially with these rookies. The rookies are always pretty good. These are all rookies. Look at they're like oh man. Yeah, but look at those quarterbacks. No one's hanging with me at quarterback. No one's hanging with me at running back. Tight ends are decent, especially with this Taysom Hill crafty move right here. Who we're going to get massive points for. My wide receiver 1 and 2, I'm not the best, but I'm going to be able to hang with people. And so this is my weak spot. Total Chad says, I found out some old lady is a multimillionaire from playing FF. It's so cool. I looked over her draft strategy with the benefit of looking back. She's a killer. Okay, Total Chad. I hear you. How do you get into a mock? I dropped the link. I don't know why that timer is going crazy. I think because I opened up the same, duplicate tab and it won't stop. I don't go Aaron Jones very often. Let's try it. All right, stop. God. Okay, here's the link. That timer was annoying. All right, this draft is full. Thank you for participating in grabbing a spot. We're full go. Execute. I'm going to let one of you else have the advantage of getting Breece Hall. I'm going to try something different for a change. Normally I would take Breece Hall, just so you know. Najee, let's go Najee. Attaboy, Joel. Man, Jamar Chase has fallen time and time again. even in our drafts, but more so outside of our world. Like 1.8, 1.9, 1.10 is kind of par for the course, man. Brees's Pieces. Get your t-shirt. Get your t-shirt. Where do you get your t-shirt? Here we go. This is where. Get your Brees's Pieces t-shirt. Link in the description. Did I put the link in the description? Maybe I didn't. I might have to edit. Hold on. Let me edit the link, the description. There. Now it is in the description. Get your Brees's Pieces shirt. Do it live. You know what I'm saying? All right, in draft number 2, I got JT. I got Aaron Jones. I let Breece Hall fall, even though I never would. Keenan Allen at 3.3 to try it out. He's getting mad disrespected by me, so I thought I'd give it a try. Hundred of you in here, punch that thumb up button. Wipe thy feet. DJ Moore, Mike Williams, Lamar, Dalton Schultz. Mike Williams and Keenan. God, why do I keep taking David Montgomery? I'm on the clock in both drafts. I've got ability to grab. I mean, this is good. This is a good place for Kamara. I'm going to take Breece Hall, though. Good God. I didn't realize Breece was still there. Let's go, Breece. No, I can't take Gibby. I got to stop taking Gibby. Hollywood. Quarterback. Let's go, Jalen. Oh. Harris, Evans, Barkley, Burrow, Dalton Schultz. Jefferson, I mean that's good. It's a good team. Probably top 6 for sure. Jefferson, Chubb, Herbert, DJ Moore, Mike Williams, very solid. Who's Marsman Smitty? JT, Aaron Jones, Keenan Allen, Monty, Hurts. That's me. Not loving it, being honest. And you know, I could have went Breece Hall. I didn't. I tried something out. I don't like it. Dawson, who's your team? Dawson likes his team. Luter, Chase, Kamara, ETN, Mitchell, Judy. Little too early for Kamara for me, but I understand. But you know, you're putting it on the line for sure. DB, has McCaffrey, A.J. Brown, Higgins, Waddle, Gibby. It's a pretty interesting squad. I don't mind it. Cup, Allen, Hall, Kittle, Brown. Definitely my type of team. Mamba, nice job. Top 6. Henry, Hill, Andrews, Akers, Sutton. Nice. Eckler, Lamb, Pitts, Metcalf, Murray. I like that team a lot. That's top 6. Of course it's Frakes. Of course it's Frakes. Cook, Samuel, Pittman, Connor, Robinson. Lone Sentinel has Mixon, Javante, McLaurin, Deontay, St. Brown. Very interesting squad. I like it. Swift, Kelsey, Fournette, Mahomes, Cooks. I just don't like Kelsey early, and I don't like Fournette at all, so that's hard for me to evaluate. I'm a little biased on that one. Adams, Diggs, Waller, Elliott, Jackson. Okay. I got you. 7 pick for me. Kenny Golladay. Yeah, I'm not big on Kenny Golladay, bro. Be careful. You're getting self-moderated by the chat for language, Chad. Just so you know, it's not a mod doing it. The chat is automatically moderating your language. Because you use a combination of aggressive words according to YouTube. So just let you know if you want your stuff to be read. Let's see here. Let's try out James Conner. Let's see how it feels to have him in the 4th round. Because I don't like him in the 4th round. But this doesn't feel horrible, but... Alright, let's start it up. All right, who is everybody? Who's everybody in the chat? Beam, who are you? I like your squad. Two-Tone. Very interesting team so far. Who's Two-Tone? Nice job, Two-Tone. Who's Ron 22? Eckler, Barkley, Pitts, Moore. Okay. Carrick, Cup, Aaron Jones, Kamara, Mike Williams. Who? Carrick's Carrick. Nice job, Carrick. RDJ Sports. Nice job. Frake, obviously doing a good job. Minus, I don't love Fournette, but that's okay, broski. Oh, God. I'll go Eckler in this one. Ryan, who's Ryan? Is that... I think you're just Ryan in the chat. Cook, Henry, Pittman, Kittle. Okay. Flip has Adams, Diggs, Waddle, Mahomes. Who's Flip? Tony is Tony Two-Tone. Okay, awesome. Who's Flip? Flip, you need a running back, bro. Luder, Lamb. Luder, who are you in the YouTube chat? Lamb, Javante, Herbert, Metcalf. Luder's always drafting a team I have no problems with. Smitty, you timed out with Eckler? No, I didn't. I drafted him. I almost timed out. Who's Beam? Who's Freed Love in the chat? Higgins is a little early. Why do you like Higgins in 2.12? Just curious. I'm not like against it. I just want to hear arguments for it. So let us know. Let us know, bro. Let us know why. Ronaldo's looter. Why didn't I know that? Why didn't I know Ronaldo was a looter? I did not know that. You might have told me before, but I didn't remember it. I don't remember it. Who's Beam? Who's Beam? Who's Freed? I don't know who everybody is. I'm on the clock here. I've been doing stuff that I don't normally do the whole draft. Let's go, Kelsey. Let's try it out. All right, let's go one more. I'm going to take the 8 pick, copy link, paste it in. Boom, boom, boom. Steven is Beam. Okay. Steven, what was your team again? Oh, did I already skip it? My bad, Steven. Oh, but you're in this one. Okay. So, Steven, you got Henry Adams. Well, if I know who's who, I'll tell you who. I'll critique your team. Joel's flip. Joel Diaz's flip. Okay. Good to know. Flip. Flip. Are you in this draft? No. Joel, you're timing out, broski. You're Ron 2022, Felix. Okay. So I think I know who everybody. DB, who are you? Are you DB in the chat too? And I don't know who Freed is. Zap. Who's Zap? Who you taking, Zap? Najee and Mike Evans. Who you getting, bro? Who you sniping from me? Who you gonna take from my Kung Fu grip? I'm on the clock of both drafts. Let's go Dion. You know what? Let's take. I don't take Henry ever. Let's take Henry. Let's try it. Today's a day of me trying things I don't normally do. My mock drafts will be full of surprises. I can't force Fournette though. Can't do it. Let's go Herbert. And I normally don't. I mean, I take him sometimes there. Dawson is DB. Okay. TM. 49er fan is TM. Okay. It's good to know who I'm talking to. Go Tyreek. I like that. I like that combination. That would be sick to get this late. Who's Freed? Why is Freed not talking to me? Freed, you want me to evaluate your team, Freed? Chase and Debo. Love that combination. Do that. Do that. Not Breece Hall early. Do that. And then get Hall in the third on the way back. Eddie Mendoza, Saints 3. Attaboy, Eddie. On the clock, Herbert, Kelsey, Eckler. Going unorthodox. Drafting different than I've ever drafted before. Don't mind it. Feels kind of good. Waddle. I'm going to go DK here. I need a wide receiver. Hit that like button, Graveyard Shift. Punch it. Punch it. 103 in here, 71 thumbs up. I love it. Yeah, I hope Debo falls like he's been falling. You know. My team's not bad. Eckler, Kelsey, Herbert, Metcalf. I feel pretty good about that. I'm definitely forcing some things. Henry and Hill. Henry Hill. Like in Goodfellas. I normally don't draft Henry, but I'm doing things different. Doing things different. McCaffrey, Andrews, Barkley, Judy. Not bad, Swaggy. Taylor, Allen, Pitts, Mitchell. I really like that. Cup, Jones, Kamara, Connor. Not loving the 3 RBs there. DB, Chase, AJ Brown, ETN, Moore. I like it. I think Moore's too early. Moore's just a little too early, bro. Harris, Evans, Chubb, Waddle. That's pretty good. I like that, Zap. I like my squad. Eckler, Kelsey, Herbert, Metcalf. I picked unorthodox picks according to my game plans normally, and I like it. It's the first team I've liked that I've gone off the rails. Mixing Cook, Allen, Deontay, Swift, Hill, McLaurin, Burrow. That's pretty good. Avatar. I like that a lot. Kyle Pitts is early, but let's queue him up. I have a running back. I have a wide receiver. Quarterbacks. Herbert's there. Let's take Herbert again. I've got Eckler, Kelsey, Herbert, Metcalf on the clock. St. Brown's too early, but I love St. Brown. Schultz is a little too early, but I love Dalton Schultz. I already have Kelsey anyway. I normally don't go A-Rob. Let's just try A-Rob. Let's see how it looks. Kyle Pitts, great pick. I mean, it's a tad early. Like he's early in the beginning of 3, and he's kind of okay at the end of 3, and then he's really good in the 4th round. Like Kyle Pitts is a smash in round 4, but he's like a little early, but you can get away with it if you pick other safe picks around it. Mixon, Lamb, Pitts, pretty good, very good trio. So I'm okay with the reach. Connor, I'm uncomfortable taking Connor in round 4 for whatever reason. So in 3, I'm not loving it, but I like the digs at Kelsey picks too early for me. I'm not going to lie. Cook, Adams, you time out with McLaurin. I mean, that's not bad, Ron. I'm just calling you Ron. TM. Pretty good team TM. And I like Pittman's your 4th player. I know it's, I like it. All right, we're going one more. This will be Superflex. Draft settings. Superflex. 2 QB. Update. Add a Superflex. We're going to add a additional flex, and we're going to go 10-second timer. And I think I'm on the clock over here. Herbert Hill. God, I keep having to draft Monty. I don't want to draft Monty. Stop. Okay, DK. That's good. Henry, Hill, Herbert, DK. I could live with that. All right. I'll go from the 3. Drop the link. Boom, boom, boom. Superflex, let's go. Superflex, let's go. Ron Navy. Appreciate you, Ron. Ron must have been taking a cat nap. Yep, there it is. I didn't even see it yet, but here it is. Ron was taking a cat nap. This man sleeps like a lion. You know, during the day, basking in the sun, up at night, hunting prey. Ron, you probably sleep by the pool. That's how I picture Ron, with a cigar, empty glass, bourbon, by the pool, iPad falling to the side of the chair. All right, here we go. 10-second mocks. Good luck, everyone. I wish they would change that when you're drafting Superflex. We don't need to hear a wow for the next 15 picks. Swaggy took Taylor. I'm going to go Herbs. We really going to have to hear this the entire way through the Superflex. Najee, Aaron Jones, Higgins, Kittle. I like that. Jefferson, Barkley, Keenan Allen, Waller. Yeah, I mean, team's really good. A lot of good teams here. Diggs, Kelsey, Connor, Fournette, Cook, Adams. Oh, I'm on the clock here. Stop it. Stop it. Elijah Mitchell. That's good. Henry, Elijah Mitchell, Hill, Metcalf, Herbert. That's the top. I feel like finally I'm trying different things out on purpose, but finally I feel like I got a top 5, top 6 team trying out different things. Trying out different approaches, finally getting a top 6 team. If I had a pool, Ron Navy would sleep by the pool, he says. So, Ron Navy, it's how I envision Ron Navy falling asleep. iPad, the show on the show, falling asleep to the show, and he wakes up in the middle of another live stream because your boy Smitty goes live again. Diggs and Burrow, I like it. Media. Let's go. Isn't it weird that I take Swift ahead of Javonte? I talked about this on my live stream last night. I take Swift ahead of Javonte in round 1, but when I'm in round 2, I want Javonte over Swift. I think ultimately I want Javonte more than Swift, but because I think I can kind of get both, I'll try and let Javonte fall. Adams, I mean, do I go Lamb, Debo? Let's go Lamb. Yeah, take a pic of it because this has been me doing the whole night, Ron. I've been doing unorthodox drafting. I've been doing things I don't normally do. I'm getting outside of my comfort zone. I think everybody should do that. But I'm drafting. Who's your team, Dylan? I'm drafting. I'll review it. Just tell me who your team is. I'm drafting Henry. I've drafted Connor, who I don't like. Did I draft Deontay? I think I almost drafted Deontay. Yeah, Ayuk and Land stack is phenomenal. Who's your team before I skip out of here? Dylan. Smitty 2024. I'm running for mayor. I don't know if I'd announced this. Ron, did you hear I'm running for mayor of Snipe City? Yeah, I'm a Monty fan tonight. Dylan's Kraft. Oh, this one. Cup, Chubb, Andrews, Monty, Jackson. I like it. It's a good team. I don't know if it's top 3, but it's a good team. Anybody else want me to review their team? Speak up. DK. Okay. Kyle Pitts. Oh, I gotta cue Kyle Pitts in case of timeout. Quarterback. Let's go, Kyle Pitts. Look at that team. I know it's 2 QB, but look at that team. Herbie, Javonte, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts. Whew. That'll wake Ron Navy up from a nap if he heard that. If you whispered in Ron Navy's ear while he was sitting there sleeping in the lazy boy, and you just whispered sweet nothings in his ear, and you said Herbert, Javonte, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts, DK Metcalf. Ron will wake up in a cold sweat. Don't snipe me. Ron says, you finally made a pick I agree with. Ron Navy wake up from a cold sweat. Stop sniping me. Ron's nightmares are getting sniped in a best ball draft. That's what Ron has nightmares about. Beamer says, thanks for the draft tonight, Smitty. Appreciate you, Steven. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate you. Are you still here? Beam? Appreciate you, my man. Ron has a dream where someone's like trying to off him, and then he wakes up. He's like, yeah, that's kind of weird dream. Then he has the next dream, someone's sniping him in a best ball, and he wakes up like in sweats, panic. His wife's consoling him. You okay? Yeah. It just felt so real. I don't know. Media built a monster. Let's see what Media's got here. Burrow, Diggs, Debo, ETN, Mitchell. I do like it, Media. I think he did good there. Herbert, Javonte, Lamb, Pitts, Metcalf. I like that too. Taylor, Kelsey, Adams, Fournette, Elliott. Looking pretty decent. I'm not huge on Fournette, Elliott, but first 3 picks look strong. Josh Allen, Brady, Swift, Kittle, Allen. Very, very good. McCaffrey, Cook, Aaron Rodgers. Very good value in Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to time out. Hey, it autoed the guy I tried to draft. It gets so hard when things start moving quick. This is a little early, but I like it. A little early, but I like it. Joe, cigar smoking, Burrow. I love it. Keeps his ADP down. Yeah. Footballers. Roger says footballers take a lap. Called Joe cigar smoking Burrow. Snow Burrow. And his ADP was too high. Why? That's what the footballer said? Man. Yeah, that's good. That's good for us. I mean, that moves his ADP down. There's some people that listen to them, so let's go. Let's go. I mean, really, this is all you need to tell them if you do run into the footballers. And I'm in Arizona, they're in Arizona. So if I see one of them at the grocery store, I'll basically tell them this. People are getting burrowed left and right, and people are going to remember it.
Get burrowed.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do one more Superflex. We don't do a lot of Superflex, so we owe it to the Superflex community. Last mock of the night. Last mock draft of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Doing it live. Ron Navy says, snipe from me, you pay the price. Thank you for the super chat, Ron. Joe Burrow. That might be where Mr. B's been, over on the dark side, because he thinks Joe Burrow is a reach. A license to Burrow. Avatar, that might be the next shirt. A license to Burrow. I like that, Avatar. That's a good one. That might be the next shirt. A license to Burrow. That's cold. That, and just have a cigar, like an emoji with a. That's the way to go. That's the shirt. That's the next shirt. Joel, appreciate you, Joel. Can we do one more? Anonymous, this is the last one. Hopefully you got in. I don't see you in it, but I dropped the link before you said that, or after you said that. Later, Joel. Does anybody not love a license to Burrow? That's pretty cold. 80 of you in here, 75 likes. Can't complain with that. Appreciate you all. Appreciate every one of you. A license to Burrow. A license to Brees. A license to Burrow. I still want to do a haul of a job. That's pretty good. Oh, God. Oh, no. And Javante was too high for him. Okay. It's kind of like the same team I drafted. We need a Chase shirt. A license to Jamar. A license to Chase. That's pretty good, a license to Chase. I like a license to Burrow, though. It just sounds like you're going to get burrowed, you know what I mean? When you tell someone you're going to burrow them, it doesn't feel like it's going to be a good look, you know? It feels like I better watch out. This guy's up to something. You know, he's going to burrow me? What's that even mean? Like, I'm watching my back, you know? Get Kenneth Walkered. Yeah, we do need a Kenny Walker shirt, too. Don't worry, we're going to be doing a lot of campaigns. Later, Swaggy. I'm going to call in to the footballers and tell them to get burrowed. It says Avatar. No need, don't create a beef with them. I'm not one of those guys that likes to do that. But you can definitely call up and tell them to get burrowed. See, I like Joe Burrow. Can I just tell you to get burrowed? Kenny Walker, man. All right, if you want me to review your team, let me know in the chat. I'll review it. I sometimes forget who's who, so just let me know, and I'll review it. CeeDee Lamb needs to finish as a top 12. Hey, of course he'll finish as a top 12, bro. Licensed to Lamb. That's good, too. Licensed to Lamb. A license to Burrow. A license to Herbert. Okay, so I time out. I got to grab ETN. Yes! Almost missed it. I almost got lammed. Almost got lammed. I like the Kittle pick. I was going to take Kittle. That's a good pick. This is like almost the exact same team I drafted in the other, and I think I had the 3 pick. It's like literally almost the only difference I think is ETN. But I love it. Burrow, Javonte, ETN, Lamb, Metcalf. I'd be thrilled if this was my Superflex. I'd be thrilled with this team. This is how you burrow right here. Joe Burrow, Javonte, Lamb, ETN, Metcalf. That's how you burrow from a super. I feel like Superflex is so much easier to draft a good team this year. Like I almost feel like converting all my leagues to Superflexes because, you know, the quarterback angle. I'm telling you, the recipe. I've done this. I've done show after show after show on this. And Ron Navy, you in this draft? What's your team name? Review my team. Ron Navy, what's your team name? I feel like team after team after team, as long as you get one of those top quarterbacks, and even Hurts and Lance and Kyler even kind of count now. So you can almost go, in Jackson you could too. You can almost go to like pick eight. As long as you got a top 8 team, and you can get at least Trey Lance, and then you revert to normal drafting as if it wasn't a super flex, you clean up. And there are several quarterbacks that are safe quarterback 2s that people are sleeping on. And I feel like this is a winning recipe beyond winning recipes. Like I absolutely feel like it's the best approach. I feel like it crushes. And I don't feel like it's even close. I feel like it crushes every time. I feel like Eli Mitchell's really good right here. Ron, who's your team? Medius is rate his team. Josh Allen, Mixon, Breece Hall, McLaurin, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I mean, I like it, Media. Judy. I like it. I mean, there's a couple teams, including mine, that I feel like are maybe a step up. Nice squad. Let's go Amon-Ra St. Brown. ETN phone home. I like that. Avatar, you got a couple good ones. ETN. Have you heard these from somewhere? I don't want to copy other people's other shows. Slogans. ETN phone home. License to burrow. Like that. Review my team. Ron, where are you at? Which team is yours? Allen, Lance, Javonte, ETNB. Oh, this is just a different team? Or is this from the last mock draft? Completed. Superflex. Is this Ron's team? Ron, you're confusing me, I think. Yeah, I don't think you ran any of these drafts. You just want me to rate a team that's different. Okay. Lance, Josh Allen, Javonte, Etienne, B. Walker, Brian Robinson, Haskins, Wilson, Diggs, Hopkins. Who is that? Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson, Diggs, Hopkins. That's good. That's a really Kittle. I was gonna say, like, man, if you had even one, then I saw Kittle. So Kittle, Diggs, I believe that's Garrett Wilson, Hopkins, B. Walker, Javonte, Lance, Etienne. Yeah, if that's an underdog puppy, okay. I like that, man. Etienne phone the moon. Bobby. I kind of like that one better. Etienne phone and then a picture of the moon. Etienne phone Mars. Where was Etienne? Where was ET from? What did they ever like say what planet? That's a really good team, Ron. I like it a lot, man. ETN phone home. But you got to do the capital ET and then N lowercase n. I like it. ETN phone ETN phone show. ETN phone home. I like it. I punted QB. QBs are overrated in Superflexes. Jacob, who'd you pick? Oh, bro. I'm sorry. No. The answer is no, Jacob. You want to know if you punted this successfully? The answer is no. You kicked this right out of bounds. You can't go that route, my man. Especially when it's like Mooney, you know, like who cares about Mooney at this point? You know, I'd take a quarterback. But who wants me to review their team real quick before I'm out of here? Allen, Mixon, Hall, McLaurin, Lawrence, Judy. I like it. Ayuk's great value, by the way. I like it. Herbert, Diggs, Brady, Fournette, Kittle, Dillon, Godwin. Not bad. Taylor, Adams, A-Rod, Waddle, Elliott, Hawkinson, Winston. Pretty good. They never said what planet ET was from. Yeah, your team is take a lap, but that's okay, Jacob. You're doing mocks for a reason. Doing mocks for a reason, my man. Frakes is gonna check his team, sure. Murray, Wilson. Okay, he went double quarterback. Let's see if this works. I haven't even looked down the rest of his team. I stopped immediately when I saw two quarterbacks because I do feel like it's a home run play to go with Murray and then go normal drafting from that point forward until you come across a value or Davis Mills. And so I don't know what the rest of it looks like, but I'm going to guess that I don't like it as much, even close to as much as my team. I could be wrong, but let's go. Hill, Brown, Watson. Now, I don't like the Watson pick. You already have two quarterbacks, freak. Monty, Jacobs, not a fan of the team, bro. I love the wide receivers with the quarterbacks, but I'm not feeling it. What I would have done, Frake, is take Najee or Swift, or I probably would have taken Najee. So I went Kyler Murray, Najee, Tyreek Hill. And then A.J. Brown, I'm fine with that too. In place of Watson, my man, I would have gone. I mean, you get sniped, so I can understand why you went the direction you, or I don't understand why you took Watson, but I can understand why it got hard to draft. But I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, who else wants their team ranked? ETN. Yeah, you could do something like that. Unleash the Breeze. I like that. Alrighty. Appreciate you all. Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, thefantasyfootballshow.com. Get your content, your bold predictions, your rankings, your trade calculator, your one-on-one text device. Do it live. Appreciate you all. I'll see you all later. D-Town timed out on a couple picks. D-Town, here's your team. McCaffrey, Chase, Andrews, Stafford, Fields, Akers. Yeah. Still, you did good, but I get you. Half asleep as well. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. I'm going to go watch Netflix something. I don't know. Relax for a little bit. See you later, everybody. Peace out. See you tomorrow at some point, for sure.
Graveyard Crew.
I think we need to put D-Town on here. Is D-Town on here? I don't think D-Town is on here. D-Town. I may be putting 2 D-Towns on here, but D-Town, you're going to share one of the big tombstones here. D-Town's on here. Roger, is Roger on here? Do I have Roger? Yes, I do. Roger J down here with Kingsley and Doug. All right, next time we'll get some more of you on here. Appreciate you all. Until next time, peace out. Deuces. Later. Get burrowed. People are getting burrowed left and right, and people are going to remember it.
Get burrowed.